96.4 Community Radio at its best. Liffey Sound FM.
Hello and welcome to Don't Know Till You Go. I'm Neil Elworthy.
I'm Ava Bala.
And you're very welcome. We're going to talk about all things travel. So Ava, let's jump straight in. You've just been, we have just been to Morocco. So tell us a little bit about that.
God, it was magic. It really was magic. I didn't really know what to expect. And I think it's because I was in college that I was so busy that it was like we're going to Morocco. But I think I pictured Marrakesh. I pictured busy hustle and bustle. What I didn't picture was like a fairy tale.
Really?
Like sand and ocean and blue. It was just so different. I mean, the peninsula is what took me by surprise the most, I think.
Well, I have to admit, when it first came to light, that, hey, guess what, we're going to go to Morocco. My first reaction was, I don't know, really Morocco, okay. I don't like sand. That's really
I am so the opposite. I could live on a beach.
No, see, I'm not a beach bunny. Give me streams, forests, waterfalls, mountains, vineyards.
We're like the opposites of a BuzzFeed quiz.
That pretty much, yeah. So there you go. So chalk and cheese, but we'll get there eventually. So I didn't know what to expect, and when we were talking to Amina, it was like, okay, so what are we going to do? Where are we going to go? Oh, we're going south. We're going to the desert. Right. And I didn't know what to expect when we got there, and I was blown away.
I didn't think there was going to be that much diversity. What you were saying. If we were doing, so we were in, my first vision was Marrakesh. And then you're like, no, we're going south. Then, same in vision, desert. So I was like, okay, camels, quads, tent. Like, I didn't really know what else. And then, there's the lagoons and the kite surfing and the culture and the fishing. It was just completely, it'll not to, what's that word? I was going to say not to blow you out the water.
Yeah, okay, well there you just have to taking all my bits of information that's here on the table. So let me bring you back to the start then. Was it easy to get to? Like, how easy is it to get to Morocco? Because it's like Africa. Yeah,
you wouldn't think. I mean, okay, so now, compared to maybe if you're going a few years ago, I don't know how many years ago, but now there's direct flights. So we flew straight to Agadir, and I'd say that was the hardest part because we were traveling like normal people. When we arrived in Agadir...
Like normal people.
Yeah. When we arrived in Agadir, we met our dear sweetness encapsulated into a human, Mustafa.
Okay. We will not have a bad word said about Mustafa. Mustafa was our savior.
A gem. We met him there, and from there it was like he just scooped us up in his arms, and we were picked up in 6-seaters, and I couldn't believe that the speed at which we were able to get up and go. There was always a car, and there always is a car. Like, if you're looking around the airport, people are just walking straight into taxis. There's not really a lot of waiting around, and because the airports are smaller than at home, there's only one baggage claim, so you just pick up your bags, you go. We were taken in a 6-seater car. Then we got to the internal flights, so flying from Agadir to Dakhla, and we were fast-tracked. Now that is an experience.
It's the only way to travel.
It really is. You guys, get into Morocco for the fast-tracking. If you just act a bit pretentious, you'll get it. No teasing. But it was just so cool. It was cool to see the security guards kind of just tip their head, and they knew who you were because they'd pre-seen your passports and your bags were checked, and we had our camera documents, and it was the easiest. It was easier than getting to college in the morning.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So once you're in term, okay, we flew into Agadir, but that's only like the entry point. From there, we've got to go down to Dakhla. Now, we were looking on our phones, kind of going, 7 hours of a drive, right? 7 hours. We didn't. We kind of flew.
We did. Literally, we flew.
We flew down, and that wasn't long. It was like
an hour.
Yeah, an hour 20. Yeah.
Simple.
And you got a meal. You got a free meal.
Yeah, on every flight. no matter how far you're traveling, if you're flying on a Moroccan airline, you get a meal. You could be flying 30 minutes down the road and you get a meal. And it's not just like a shit sandwich. It was delish.
Yeah.
You got a yogurt, by the way. Yogurts in Morocco. What are they? They were savage.
It's heavy duty cocaine.
I hope so. Just these normal little pots that you'd see like in a supermarket, but there was just something special. So you got your yogurt, a muffin, a sandwich, coffee, tea, and flying for an hour.
Yeah, and it wasn't one of those, like, as you said, that they're half
Yeah.
squeaky or they've been there for a while. Like, you were treated
Fresh.
like royalty.
It was like being in business class.
Yeah.
And all the seats had like little headdresses on them. And it was like, wow, cleanliness.
Yeah, that was nice already.
It sure was.
So then we got down to the Clá, and our first night was it was late when we got there. So our first night was in 3-star hotel.
Perfect.
Basic.
Standard.
But look, it was clean.
Yeah.
It was safe.
You were looking out onto the ocean.
Yeah, you were right on the promenade.
I mean, you were looking out into pitch blackness. It was a bit heebie-jeebie, but close the curtain, it'd be fine.
I was up in the morning having a look out.
Oh, in the morning, perfect. At night when I got there, I was like, Nessie the Loch Ness is going to crawl out.
Really?
Yeah.
All I can see is dark water.
Yeah. But no, it was perfect.
And the food was good.
That was fine. Again.
I had the lamb tagine and
For
anybody
dinner.
You know me and lamb. Just had to be done. And I know I probably made a pig of myself, but I don't care.
It's
I
the
really
point.
don't.
It's the whole point. Then we wake up the next morning and pack your bags, ladies and gents. We're off to Tulum Resort.
Yeah, that was a bit strange. I had no idea about why we were packing our bags, why we were leaving, because I thought we were going to be in this hotel, this is it.
Yeah.
And we went out, we did a day's filming, came back and it was like, right, pack your bags. I thought, camera bags?
Yeah, where are we off to now? Oh, no.
Yeah, are we moving? And I know that Cossie was saying to us, oh, where are we going, where are we going? I just got used to here. Oh my
I know.
God. And then to see
Don't bite the hand that feeds you.
your two faces light up. I mean seriously, like schoolgirls on cocaine. You had the giggles, about this place, Tulum. Describe what Tulum is.
How do you actually start? I mean, resort. It's a resort. It's not like anything else I've ever been to. And I've travelled quite a fair bit in my little time on this earth. I've been to quite a few places. Nowhere like this. I mean, it was just... There was security at the door, and then they open this big iron gate, and you come in, and it's just these golden buildings in the sun, because we arrived kind of later on in the evening again. It's just in the sunset, these buildings were all gold, and there was a reception. It had all of these beautiful colours in it. We check in. Again, checking in anywhere was so simple, so fast. Get our key cards, and we're walking towards a bigger building down the end of the kind of resort. And we're walking past all of these suites, these chalets. And what I think we're walking towards is the hotel. And I thought we were getting to walk through the millionaire village. No, what I was looking at was the spa.
Oh, and they're at the very end. Yeah.
I thought that was our hotel. No. We were checked into Suite Premiere.
Suite Premiere.
With a bathtub and a shower in your bedroom, another shower in the bathroom. A L long-shaped couch, a big TV, a massive balcony,
and a glass wall between the stone bath and the living room.
Yeah.
With electric shutters that came down for privacy.
Yeah.
And every lodge, and I'm going to call it a lodge because I don't know, chalet sounds a bit cheap.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It doesn't give it the full thing. It was nicer than my own house.
And affordable.
Yeah.
I have to admit. Absolutely affordable.
Yeah, I mean, I went straight to the spa and I got a full body massage for €40. Yeah. At home, how much? Over 120 for sure, for a full body massage for 45 minutes.
Wow, really?
Yeah. And it was insane. It was incredible. Genuinely incredible. I felt so refreshed that I considered going back the next morning to get the same thing done.
Wow.
It was fab. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I missed that. I had to work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hard day for the boss while everybody else goes for a day spa.
Yeah.
Right, okay. So you recommend the spa there? Absolutely worth it.
Is the sky blue? Like, you cannot stay somewhere. If you're going to Dakla, that is where you stay.
What I loved about Tulum was 3 different restaurants. So they have
Yeah.
a Moroccan cuisine. They have
Western.
international cuisine. And I'm delighted to say, thank God, because when I hear that, I go, oh, it's
Yeah,
only French.
cheeseburger. Oh, French. I was
Yeah.
thinking like cheeseburger, a rack of ribs. Like, I don't know.
That's just like family restaurant.
Yeah, I thought it
Yeah.
was going to be family restaurant.
And then there was the breakfast area as well.
The little birdies would fly in the morning. Do you remember that? Little
I do,
Tweety
yeah.
birds.
So they come in, they fly in, nibble at the bread, and everybody just let
Didn't
them. It
care.
was like, and that's not just the staff. It was
No,
like
no, no. Everyone.
"Aw,
Oh,
that's so
yeah.
cute." And so be it.
yeah.
I had for the breakfast there. I love parathas, like an Indian black bread. Oh,
I was having that and I don't know if you're supposed to have it with butter, but I was.
well, look at me. I like butter, right? So I'm not going to deny that. So yeah, I had butter too, but I used to steal. I'd say I used to pick a lot of the toppings that you put into the omelette, and
Yeah.
I'd use those like I would at home.
Hey.
So that was my breakfast. And
So you were able to kind of make a little home comfort.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, cute. I mean, I don't know where else. I actually think I was more comfortable there than in my own home.
Oh, it was fabulous.
I just can't, like, I don't know how to describe it in words. You need to go. You just have to go. And you could easily just float about between the spa and the pool. They had their own private beach, which we completely forgot to mention.
Yeah, no, I didn't see it, by the way.
I seen it.
It was pointed out to me on the way out.
Yeah.
The-
By the way, yeah, Stu going on? No, he was too busy working. But they had a private beach, and it had like a little shipwreck built on, and it was so
Oh.
cute.
I didn't see that.
Well, you'll see it in post editing. My little videos.
That's gonna be nice.
Well, I mean, it was like literally just a wooden little boat, but I thought it was so cute. And they had like these like fake palm trees wrapped in lights. There was string lighting everywhere, is what I noticed, like fairy lights, and it just gave it such a like a little bit of magic, especially
Yeah.
for like if you're a little kid, I can imagine.
Little twinkle of magic.
Yeah, it was so special.
Speaking of the fake palm trees, one of the things that really stood out for me was in the cities, in the city centres, where they'd have the large masts
Yeah.
for the mobile phone masts, and they were decked with plastic to make them look
Look like palm trees
And what a lovely thing.
to fit in with the scenery.
You know, so
Yeah.
you don't see these gaudy, horrible pieces of technology.
No.
It's like it's a,
It's like it is a country so under construction at the moment, and I cannot wait to go back in a few years' time and just see how it's, you know, developed. But the fact that things are just starting over there and they've still somehow taken the precautions to keep the beauty of the scenery alive instead of just going straight to industrial because there's so much construction.
you think maybe somebody has been keeping an eye on construction, let's say in Dubai, and construction in other places, and construction in Europe, and learning from. Well,
that
I
doesn't-
wouldn't do it that way.
Yeah, I'd say there it is. And do you know what? I mean, now this is completely talking out my butt, but I just have a feeling that it is the tourism board. I have a feeling that they're 100% deeply involved in it because the tourism over there is just about to hit a big boom. And you can see how much Morocco is on blast at the moment. It is on your phones. It is, you know, on ads. They're really pushing it out to the Western world. It's really exciting to see, and it's really exciting knowing that I was the one who seen the palm trees as cell phone towers. Like, I seen it as it was getting done up.
You had the I suppose the honour I was going to say, but you had the privilege of interviewing the vice president.
The
of
vice
tourism?
president of the Regional Council of Tourism.
Wow, there's a
in
title. Dahi.
Yeah,
Really?
I know. And it was, I mean, no, that is, that was something I was worried about, was not being able to pronounce a name. You made my life very easy.
Well, we're going to have a look at that interview. So this is Ava interviewing the vice president of the regional.
We'll call him
tourism-
Dahi.
Dahi.
This is Ava and Dahi.
Ava and Dahi. Sounds like an RTE program,
I
doesn't
know.
it? Hello, welcome to Morning Birthdays. I'm Dahi. Ava and Dahi in the morning. Take a look
Enjoy.
at this.
Dahi, it's so amazing to have you here. I am honoured with such a title, Vice President of the Regional Council of Tourism here in southern Morocco. I'd love to ask you a few questions.
Welcome. It's an honor to welcome you here today in
You're too
Dakhla.
kind. Okay, so I'd love to ask you, what is your vision for tourism here in southern Morocco?
Our vision in tourism, we target sustainable tourism, first of all. You will see eco-friendly buildings, infrastructure eco-friendly, because we have a very long lagoon, maybe 40 kilometers.
Wow. Okay.
It's a very flat spot, and it's a heaven of kite surfing.
Yes.
So that's why the real vision it's sustainable tourism.
Okay. There's so many beautiful traditions here in Morocco. I'd say what most people are coming for are those beautiful big markets.
In Dakhla, for example, we have very, very rich fisheries, and we have approximately every kind of fish. We have oysters, clams, octopus, shrimp.
My favorite animal.
Shrimp. So in local markets, you will find different kind of fish everywhere, and we will culture as well. We have very rich culture and heritage. So you will find handcrafted items.
Yes, the ceramics I've seen are so beautiful. Leather products.
Leather products as well. Yeah, painting on leather is a specialty of the southern regions of Morocco.
What do you think is the unique selling point of southern Morocco? What makes it different to the rest of the country?
So Dakhla is a very important peninsula. Our first product is water sports.
Yes.
Kite surfing,
wow, yeah.
windsurfing, snorkeling.
Oh.
Yeah. This is only the east side. The west side, we have the Atlantic Ocean as well. So in general, we have approximately 700 kilometers of coastline.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, 700.
Yes, yes. And for the most important inside, we have desert. And we have the marriage between sand, dunes, and turquoise water.
Oh, it's so beautiful. So steering away from the geological beautiful aspects of it, I'd love to talk to you about Moroccan people. I mean, I've been here a few days and all I've experienced is kindness.
This is the most important point, because normally in the Arab world, the hospitality is very important issue. But in Morocco, it's double maybe, or triple.
Triple?
Yes. You can find people right now on downtown, and they can invite you to their homes to have this tea ceremony, for example, because this is a very important, like tea in England.
Yes, mint tea here. Yes.
No, we don't here. We don't use mint tea. You will see it's tea boiled on charcoal.
Wow.
Yeah, and you have to drink 3 cups of tea.
3?
Yes, 3 cups of tea. And the ceremony, it can last approximately 1 to 2 hours.
Oh, wow. So it's like a family gathering almost.
Exactly. It's the gathering of family. It's the gathering for to discuss any issue, to debate, to relax and chill out.
I suppose with this welcoming thing, there's always the second question of safety for tourists.
Well, in general, Morocco is very safe. It's one of the safest destinations in Africa. We receive millions of people each year.
Well, I suppose then the only other question that would kind of pose an issue, I guess, is access. So do you want to tell me about, getting here, flights, taxis, getting around the south? What's it like?
It's very, Dakhla is, we have an international airport.
Yes.
It's we have connections, direct flights to Madrid, Lanzarote, Las Palmas, Paris, Marseille, France, Bordeaux, and Madrid. Paris as well, yeah. So we have international flights, and we have maybe 2 daily flights to Casablanca, which is the Moroccan airport hub. Because Casablanca connects us with many destinations. Europe, Europe, Africa,
Dublin.
Dublin as well, yeah, London.
Uh-huh.
So it's very connected. It's not an issue.
So there you are. Oh, he knows his stuff.
Isn't he a gent?
Oh, he's just wonderful.
He's
You can
so
see why
lovely.
he's so passionate about it. So you can see why
It's
he's
the
where he
passion.
is.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. It was an honor, like you said. It really was to talk to someone who's so knowledgeable, first of all, so kind and so welcoming, and like wanted my questions. Like he wanted to hear what I had to ask, and he wanted to hear my concerns and what I was what people going over would be worried about. And you don't always get that with someone who's kind of up in the ranks. They might kind of glaze over and be like, it's the best place in the world. But he was like, we're at our baby steps. We're starting and we're going to get better. But this is how it is now. And this is what it's going to be like in the future.
So what concerns did you raise with Dahi?
Oh, you're throwing me back now. When were we there? 4 weeks? What did I raise? I think one of the most important things was the kind of safety around it, especially as a young woman. That was one thing that we raised. And I can just say for myself, I know I was traveling with only men, so I don't know if that is, kind of gave me an upper edge. But there was not a single moment on that trip, and we were gone for over a week, where I felt in any way unsafe or uncomfortable. There wasn't even a level of uncomfort. I felt perfectly fine.
What I was fascinated by was that nobody raised their voice. None of the men, none of the women, nobody. And if there was an issue, they dealt with it very discreetly. And not just for us being, the couple of foreigners in the room. If there was something that wasn't to do with us, it was graceful, it was calm, and it was dealt with.
Yeah.
I'd love to see that happen in the middle of Moore Street here, Oh, jeez.
Don't even get us started. But that perfectly describes not just the people that we were working with, but the people of Morocco. They're welcoming. They're welcoming and they're kind. And not that took me by surprise, because I didn't have like an inkling of what to think when I was going over. But it was a joy to be around.
Well, look, when you're going to, and I'm going to call a spade, when you're going to a Muslim country, there's always something in the back of your head, particularly as a female, that you kind of go...
You want to be respectful.
You want to be
That's what was
respectful.
in the back of my mind.
But you don't want to have to worry about, gropiness, grabbiness, people being disrespectful to you. And I can honestly say that, because I was keeping an eye on things from a distance, you didn't get that from Morocco,
Nothing.
from the people. They were amazing.
And a lot of the time, you and Cossie would be filming, and I was kind of the tourist that was walking in front of the camera. So there was times where I was walking up the road alone, and there was never hollering or hooting. I have gotten more abuse here, to be honest. You know what I mean? And you're kind of putting a target on your back then as well when you are filming and you're doing something in a southern region where maybe tourism hasn't really properly kicked off yet. So it was new. But it was such a comfort. And it was a comfort to me, but it was also a comfort to my poor mother at home, who was waiting on the other end of the phone.
My poor little daughter's gone to Africa. Oh, panic. But you arrived home safe.
I did. And listen, I've been to other places. I've been to South Africa before, and I have family over there, and I genuinely felt better in Morocco, I think.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so your takeaway that you didn't know until you went. What was the big one that you went, I haven't tried that, or I haven't seen that before, or, oh wow. What was one of those moments?
That is such a good question. I think one thing that so not so much a takeaway, but something that I really loved seeing was everyone in the kaftas and the traditional clothing. That was very special. I thought that was really beautiful. I love to kind of observe, but also take part in tradition where it's, it's an appreciation. But I also don't want to ever come across as like, white girl knows her stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you're in a country, you don't really want to kind of give off that vibe of like, it's performative. And it really isn't. I find it such a beautiful thing. I grew up traveling with both my parents. They're big on traveling. My dad is big on food, big cuisine guy. So trying all of these different foods that he's made for me and then trying them where they've come from, you know, traditionally, it was just very special, and it kind of, it gave me an appreciation for the culture, and I felt like I was able to express that with everyone. And instead of them being like, oh, like in some other places where they're like, you know, another tourist over here, they really appreciated how much I was interested in it.
Yeah.
I mean, I was gifted I was gifted my own kafta, I was gifted my own dress in the factory that we went to in the House of Culture, was it? Yes. And
you tried on one of the dresses while you were there as well.
Yeah, when we were at the tea ceremony. That was one thing I took away. No shoes. Get your shoes off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked that because we're a shoes off household at home. So I kind of liked that. I enjoyed it because it feels like you're at one with everyone. But yeah, at the tea ceremony, I mean, you were in a regalia for sure.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You're like a king.
I felt like I have arrived. That's it. The world is my oyster.
Serve me my tea.
Yes. Excuse me, Mustafa. Come on,
Yeah.
tea, please. I'm only joking, Mustafa, by the way.
We love you.
We love you. We definitely do. Okay, so Morocco, you don't know till you go, and we'll be back in the next episode where we will be talking about all things food.
Yes. Get excited.
See you then.